In the previous videos, we tested Evanescia's performance at E0S0, E0S1, E1S0, E1S1, E2S0, and E2S1. Probably most of the people who want to vertically invest in her will stop at her E1S1, or maybe E2S0, since from the testing I have done, she performs better than E1S1, except in pure fiction. Or they would go for E2S1 Evanescia. However, there are people who really like Evanescia because of her personality or because she is an XP of Yae Sakura from Honkai Impact 3rd, and they might want to go further than E2. Meta-wise, the best stopping point after her E2 is her E4. Even though it's nothing big like her E1, it is still better than her E3, and a stepping point to her E6. I will use her with this team in memory of Chaos 12, Apocalyptic Shadow 4, and Pure Fiction 4. Hello there! More than 99% of my viewers aren't subscribed. If you are one of them, remember to subscribe. Current memory of Chaos buff. One cycle clear. Defeated in one cycle. Current Apocalyptic Shadow buff. Stage buff I will use. cleared in 175 action value. It also took 175 action value. I have to say in Apocalyptic Shadow, if I did the same moves that I did in the E2S1 run, Evanescia deals more damage at E4, but it's not enough to make her, let's say, get out of Sparksy's little domain early and be able to do damage to the actual Sparksy earlier than the E2S1 run. Current Pure Fiction buff. Stage buff I will use. 40k score, cleared in 3 cycles. $40k score, cleared in 3 cycles. Her E4, most if not all of other limited 5-star DPS units, doesn't make her damage much bigger than her damage at E2S1. As you saw, the difference between her E2 and E4 runs isn't that big. The change between her at E0 and E1 is definitely bigger than the change between E2 and E4. I would say if your stopping point is E4, you want Evanescia to be great in your account, and you don't have Elysian teammates that would work well with her, or you have them but at low cost like E0S0 or E0S1, then getting eidolons for them like E1, E2, or their S1 will be more helpful for Evanescia than getting from her E2 to her E4. This includes Yao Guang and any other Elysian unit that will benefit Evanescia in the future. Instead of going for E3 and E4, you can get E1 Yao Guang or E1S1 Yao Guang. The same case applies if you plan to go for her E6, except of course if you want to get an E6 character, and since you love Evanescia, you choose to be her and you don't care about having or not having any of her best Elysian teammates, Yao Guangs, or any future Elysian units that will come in the future. I wanted to have an E6 character and feel what it is like. That's why I went for her E6. And still I will probably go for Yao Guang when she reruns, since I want to see how much Yao Guang will boost E6 Evanescia. His art for her E3 and E4 is cute. Tell me what do you think about her E4. Thank you dear subscribers for supporting this channel and motivating me to make more videos. I hope this video helped you, and if it did, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.